Hello, and welcome back. After a long hiatus, we are going to play some more. I got my beer, got my controller, I got my Marla,
Hey, Steve.
and let's play.
How's the volume for you?
You can adjust it here,
Oh no, it's on full. Maybe it's just this like background sound, so it's not that loud.
where it's not plugged in.
No, it's in. I can hear it. It's just quiet. I think it's just because it's background noise.
Okay. All right. What were we doing?
I think we were just kind of finishing off all those side quests.
The singularity.
I'm pretty sure we were just doing all this because there was like a couple that we couldn't get until we unlocked the bird.
Right.
Like,
I think we
were gonna go
them.
check out that island that we couldn't reach because of the bird. Like without the bird, we were trying to climb up and wasn't happening. And then there was the.
Oh, did we not? Did we go there?
I don't remember if we did. We might have. And then there was the other one of the girl who was like carried off by that bird and she lost her really cool armor. We did that one.
Yeah, we did that one.
And then I'm pretty sure we got the drone and we were going.
It looks like we're all done. I think it's just a singularity.
Which is like the main quest?
Yeah. Oh, what the hell?
No.
Sky Striker. Oh, it's a new spear.
Cool.
That we got from
the Quinn. From the shipwreck?
We also got this.
Oh, right, because we were helping with the turbulent area with those.
I wonder if the blast thing would be better than the stupid short bow.
I mean, you could do some trial and error.
What?
That one's a legendary. It's fancy. Because you got the compass basically back for the Quinn people. Is that what you got that one from?
I forget.
Because there was like two parts to it, right? Like you had to get the parts, which had been salvaged by the scavengers for the compass. Right. And then there was also those like people who stole that boat from the Tanakh tribe.
I think I sold it. I think I sold the one bow already. This gives us... What's the second one? I don't recognize that. No, whatever. The only thing we can replace is this. 380 with...
Well, there's lots of coil slots, so that's cool.
Explosion is 380, which is massive, and 97. Holy shit.
This is the Sky Killer? And that's like before it being upgraded.
Oh, this is the one I have. This is the Sky Killers hasn't been
updated or upgraded.
Upgraded. I wonder if it's even worth it. Let's take a look. We can get it to 242 and 69. Oh no, 93 and 327. Which I don't think is as good as my other one.
Even when it's fully upgraded?
Yeah. 380 and 97, which I think the other one was 93. 93 and 327. So I think the other one's better. Yeah, I think the Vindicator is stronger. Alright, well.
I can provide you with powerful weapons.
Should we change our shirt? Our clothes?
Up to you. I like this one. It's very piratey. I think we had this conversation last time too, that you're always wanting to change it. I'm like, I like it, but whatever.
Should we go do Nora? Ruder? Tanakh?
I mean, the one you have is
Guy Climber?
is legendary, whereas all these ones are just...
Well, I'm just gonna change the look. I can apply the look so I can look at it. I can keep my armor class, but change the look.
Up to you. I like the...
Oseram.
I like that one, but up to you.
Well, let's play as Nora today. Alright. What do we got? What are we doing? Let's fly away. Fly away from... Where?
You're right. Like, or maybe it was just a wave.
Alright, way to go. How do you fly this thing again? Up, down, slide. Alright. Fly high, fly me to the moon. Let me sing among those stars.
I thought you can't sing on here because of copyright.
I didn't sing enough of it.
Oh, there's a kitty on my lap crying. Yes, you poor depressed thing.
Your poor kitten. Oh, we need an Apex Thunderjaw heart for something. Should we stop there on the way?
Sure.
Because I think
wanna
we're
double
going
check.
back.
I feel like a lot of the things that we were needing was like to override stuff. Because I think you upgraded most of your weapons.
Yeah, I think
If I'm
so.
not mistaken, I think it's just overrides now that you were working on.
Just keep flying. Alright, let's get our weapons ready. We're gonna blow the shit out of it. Maybe I shouldn't. Also, oh yeah, it's the Apex heart, so I could just destroy it. I have some blast paste and some volatile sludge. It is a beautiful game. Like, look at that.
Pretty incredible.
Look at that scenery. Fly me to the moon. I do like flying better than fast traveling. It's longer, but barrel roll. $12,000 steps.
No steps, you're flying.
Oh, look, there's the Quinn in the background.
Oh yeah.
The Northern Lights.
I feel like it's in all of the scenes though. Like it's not like like even in like the Amazon.
This is North America.
It was North America. Correction. Because we were trying to figure out like.
Well, technically it's still North America.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
then like the jungle or whatever you want to call it, right?
Well, it's not the jungle. It'd be like BC redwoods and stuff like that, right?
I mean, like there's like.
This would be like Vancouver
I
and
mean, like,
Seattle.
there was like tropical. That's what I meant when I said Amazon. I think I just used the wrong word. It's tropical.
I don't think it's classified as tropical.
There's some.
It's temperate forest, I think. It's the classification for it. I think.
Hotter. So I know they had like the Las Vegas, which was desert. But like I said, I don't think that it has the conventional layout. Because we were trying to figure out where we started versus where we were going, but the terrain, like looking at the map, had changed enough that you can kind of get a general sense. Like, weren't we saying that we figured Aloy was from like, was it like Montana? I don't remember.
Or Colorado, maybe.
Colorado, that's what it was. Like the Nora tribe was from Colorado, and
I think. Oh, there's a guy.
is there a specific part that you're looking for?
Apex
should-
heart.
Oh, okay. a good thing you're basically a god. That's terrifying.
Kind of hard to.
You get some green shine too for when you're done. Hits the ground. Doesn't even hit him.
Out of ammo.
Yikes, that was a big ouch.
Haven't been taking care of my health.
The only thing in this game that's relatable to your life.
What, you don't think I can take this thing?
No. Knowing
What?
you though, you try to make it into a pet.
I can do it.
Yep.
I can take it.
Yep.
Piece of cake. I can do the proving. With my hands tied behind my back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Should we test this theory? Oh, we get the rope.
Go get the rope.
Yeah.
What am I fighting?
I don't know.
The dog.
Well, I was thinking like you trying to game with your hands tied behind your back. So I was thinking like that snake thing.
Oh, I could do that still.
If the Banuk can survive freezing, so can I.
No, but I would tie them like together because you have your hands separate on each of the controllers. They need to be like together.
I can do it.
Hard mode.
Super hard mode. I hope I got the thing I wanted.
Yeah,
I
did
don't
you
know.
check?
Don't know. Fly up! Fly up! Fly up! Damn it! Fly up faster! Fly up! You're not flying up.
It's beautiful.
Fly into the sun. Oh my god, it's a thunderwing.
Wow.
Can get me, sucker.
Would beg to differ.
Yeah. Barrel.
Nice. Good dodge.
Oop, keep going. See ya, sucker.
I can't keep this up. Should fly lower.
What? Why not?
I wonder though if like, because going back to that Amazon thing, like it's still technically like South America. Like I wonder if it got
What?
smushed together.
This is not South America.
No, I'm not saying that. But I'm wondering if like North and South America would have gotten smushed together with the new
Why?
map. That's just a wonder.
They haven't really got any like
Because there was like monkeys, which is very
robot monkeys.
Yeah, robot monkeys.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything.
Well, you'd assume that they'd station.
And like, I mean, I'm pretty sure monkeys would survive in the BC forest.
I don't know.
Like, these are just like giant redwoods. Well, not this. But it's like you forget how much forest there was in North America before we started cutting it all down. Right?
Yeah.
There's still quite a bit in BC. which basically is how the coast looks. And this would be like the lowlands. This would be like Ontario looking.
That's so far.
Been a nice fight. There he is. Fly me, flying. Fly like an eagle to the sea.
There's like fighting music going on right now. Do you
What?
hear it? There's like fighting music going on.
Is it?
Do you not hear it?
I guess a little bit. Probably is fighting music. Probably activating everybody in a 10-mile radius.
She's got legs of steel. She's literally crouching on this bird. Unfazed. My legs are just hurting
She's
so much.
sitting.
Oh, it looks like she's squatting. I don't think her butt's on the...
What's on there?
No, it's not on there. Look, there's space.
Yeah,
You
she's
see the
riding it
leg.
like a horse.
She's crouching.
It's up and down. She's on it a little bit.
Still feel like it would hurt. It's like a wall sit for like 10 hours.
She's leaning forward. Oh, why are we stopping?
I don't know. Why are we stopping?
She's flying. We're not there yet. We have
That other
400
bird.
steps to go. We're just looking around. There we go. The base.
Why is everything red?
Why isn't everything red?
But it is. Why is everything red?
Aggravating something.
Oh, there's a new quest here right there. Ow.
I see you, champion. Sit. Leave.
I heard a rumor that you got everything done.
There's someone in Arrowhand who's been looking for you, champion. Goes by the name of Moralo. Sounded like he had something important to discuss.
I'll try to stop by Arrowhand when I can then.
Arrowhand. Huh. Should we quick there?
Sure.
Should we do that one quick?
Sure. Well, what were you doing at base? What are you planning on doing?
With the just the main quest
Up to
and
you.
Scorcher override.
Up to you.
Survey drone.
'Cause I guess you could drop off the last drone and stuff. Although, can you with Gaia not there?
Oh, maybe not.
I think you can.
Maybe. Yeah, we have to go back there. Okay.
Stay
Alright.
alert, soldier.
You stay alert.
I've got nothing to do.
You'll miss out on a good trade.
Fast travel for free. Travel. If you don't stop by, you'll miss by on a good trade. It's like, you have shit. I've checked you many times. You carry garbage. Pure garbage. I am a god. I don't think we've been to Arrowhead since we met, what's his name? The leader of the one tribe now. Oh, Jakaka.
Aloy of the Nora. You honor us with your
Jataka of the
presence.
Tanakh.
She who has found the wings of the Ten.
No need for ceremony, Chaplain.
Very well. May I ask what brings you here?
You do.
Just checking up on Arrowhand.
The people here like having one of their own as commander. And Draka's been true to his word. Water rations have flowed steadily in. I'll keep watch here until he appoints a new leader.
Looks like it's in good hands then. I should get going.
May the 10 guide your way.
Is that the whole reason we came here?
No, there's a quest to your right. He must not have been. Oh, it must be the tribe guy that needs your help. Butthead.
No, he's not at this place anymore.
At least not.
He's at the main camp, the main city. This is like a town, a minor town.
Okay.
You said something about rewarding me? You don't have to. Regala had to be stopped.
That battle was almost the end of me and my partner Sosek. During the fighting, I was surrounded by rebels just as I saw a machine about to strike him down. Then your bomb fell from the sky and he was saved.
How do they know what a
We
bomb
all
is?
were. I can't properly repay you for what you did,
I
but I
would
can
assume
offer you
that
something.
You really don't
the
need to.
robots.
Honor is payment
have
enough
bombs.
for any warrior, I know, but Greenshine will buy more blades. I discovered a cache of it inside a cave on a mountain to the southwest of here, right at the edge of the desert.
Just green shine knowledge.
Started by machines,
Who
but
needs that
if you
shit?
can fly in and bomb them as you did in the battle, you can claim the Greenshine for yourself.
I might give it a try. Do you want me to bring some back to you?
No, it's for you, all of it. The least I can give you for saving Sosek's life. I only wish I could be there to see you swoop from the sky and claim it.
That'd be cool. Okay, see ya.
Gosh,
She didn't even say goodbye.
Andy. Sounds like I'll have to fly up there.
Well, fuck the
Bomb
green
from a
shine.
Horus would make dealing with those machines a lot easier.
Alright, let's go back to our house. We are traveling here and everywhere. We have things we got to do. Boo 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 ba doo. Doo 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 doo.
Not save the world though.
No.
No.
We have a drone. And we have a Scorcher upgrade. I think we have a weapon upgrade, maybe?
Maybe.
This place is falling apart since I left. How dare you,
Hey,
Aaron.
Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks.
Oh, silence.
No, it's not letting you do anything.
Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base.
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well.
He's very glowy now.
Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you. We're in this together. At least for now.
That's
Go talk to
really
Erend.
interesting.
Tell him I said to give you
Like,
rooms of your own.
that contrast that
I'll
she
come
is
see you when I get a
so
chance.
white and he is so dark. It's like light versus darkness. Like, especially when they were like staring at each other.
Oh, no. You first.
She's kind of like that with everybody, though. Like, because she's kind of looks futuristic.
But like, she's
Versus
so
the past,
white.
which is kind of dark.
Like,
right?
I mean, she's pale skin, she's got white hair, like she's white. Right? It's just an interesting contrast between the two.
Better get everyone in the control room so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
And I don't know if that was intentional or not, right? I just think it was interesting.
No, that's the main mission.
I like Erend. I don't know if you caught that dialogue, but they were talking about Katala's arm, and Erend's like, yeah, he seems happy with it, probably because he could crush me with a grape with it. I appreciate his honesty.
Oh man, I am coming for you, Beta. Don't worry.
You think Beta's gonna live? I think she's gonna die.
She's gonna die.
I think so.
No, she's probably gonna live. She's
I
too
mean, they've
annoying
shown that
to
they
alive.
aren't afraid to kill.
She's gonna
characters.
survive. She's too annoying to keep to
I feel
kill.
like they had a good moment though. Maybe?
Aaron might die.
Taking those space lights
Yeah.
down.
Aaron might.
Aloy, you came back with some interesting friends.
Wish I could say we don't need them. But Silence and Tilda are here for a reason.
Yeah, enemy of my enemy and all that, right?
Right.
Who is it? Tilda is Apollo and Silence is Hades.
Yeah. Really though, because
Because Silence is keeping
Tilda's
to
the only
himself,
one who can
as
access
usual.
Apollo, and
I
Hades
was
was the only
hoping
one
you'd
who was
give me
able to
an
crack.
excuse
Or
to
Silence was
hammer
the only
his
one able to
sorry
crack
ass to
Hades.
the ground.
Please don't.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get just one good hit on that smug face of his? After everything he's done?
Sure. Later. Right now, he's got something we need. Doesn't look like any of our guests are making trouble.
Yet. So, Katala tells me you flew. Well, that's new. I've been busting my balls trying to learn to read. You're out there having all the fun.
Don't worry. You'll be getting all the fun you can handle.
Oh, I guess they
soon.
wouldn't have like script, hey?
The Zeniths.
What do you mean script?
Like a written word.
I don't think the Oseram really do. The Sundom does.
Yeah, yes, because I think they were talking about that with the Tanakh, because they don't have script,
Right. They don't have written word.
which is
I think that's
interesting.
just the Sundom.
I think it would be really interesting though, because like, yes, they've learned the English language and everybody speaks English, but they haven't been taught the Roman alphabet. So like, if let's say the Tanakh decide that they want to start having written word, what they would come up with for English script.
Potentially. But
Or
there
the Quen
is
or
there is
whatever.
still script around, right?
Yeah, but they
Now-
might not.
Now, are all the letters different?
Yeah. Because they wouldn't have necessarily. There'd be script around, but most of it would be on the focuses,
Yeah.
right? Which nobody has access to except for select few.
But that might be why the Sundom.
Did the Sundom have access to written word? And we don't know, can the Quen read? I guess so, because they were like into textbooks and stuff.
Yeah, they.
So I guess they
They
would
can
have
read.
script. Anyways.
You, talk to Tilda at all?
I tried.
Yeah, she's a
I
cunt.
don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. And you say she wants to help?
I think so. Well, let's hope.
Yeah, because it could be that she's just playing her.
Should we play Strike?
Yeah.
I better get going.
Oh, you know where to find me.
Let's play Strike. And he'd be like, seriously? Right now?
I wonder if he would stop you. Because I think there's a
No, they probably just let you play Strike.
dialogue with, I wonder if there's dialogue with everyone.
No, where's this freaking...
Did you need something?
I need you
Punch
to
you in
shut
the
the hell
face.
up.
I need to punch you in the face, that's what.
Alright, perfect. We got a couple more. We need Dreadwing Metal Fang, Fireclaw Sack Webbing, Shell Snapper Shell Bolt, Slitherfang Earth Grinder, and Slithering Primer. Hello,
Bravo.
bastard.
You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
No.
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
Oh, how nice.
Aw, it's like we're being more successful than you. Cunt.
It's like we're the one in control now.
Okay,
Butthead.
so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it, and you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regala's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference.
Thus,
from
the greater good.
at the Hades Proving Lab.
Oh my god, look at all the dialogue all of a sudden.
Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a Sarah to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades in the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans.
He is very much Hades, right? He forces Aloy to,
Except to a Sarah.
forces her hand a little bit to move forward with her plans
Yeah.
before everything falls apart, right?
Yeah.
So, Aloy's basically Gaia, right? Brings all the pieces together and controls them under one fist, right?
Right.
Only she can control Hades.
Right.
The
And
Zenith is your Apollo because they
That's
have
kind of
access to all the knowledge.
interesting how that like plays out too, because like for a long time it has been a power struggle with Hades. Like he had the upper hand and he kept lying to her and
Yeah.
you know like, but he still needs her. So when she got captured, he came to rescue her, even though he's like pretty like aloof.
Yeah.
So what would Beta be? Would she be part of the Apollo? Or do you think it would
She
be?
could be part of Apollo, unless she's something else. The Quen girl's kind of like your Demeter? Demeter was your grass person, right? Or is that Zoe? Zoe.
I think that would be the grass.
Zoe is Demeter?
And then Poseidon, right? Was water.
Poseidon's your water.
I don't really know if there's any water person. Like, I guess technically, Alva? Because they came over on ships.
Alva? Oh, yeah. I was thinking her as the, Demeter, because she's really focused on growing plants.
No, Alva's the Quen.
Yeah, I know. She was trying to save her people. Through
So I
farming.
think they were more like knowledge-based and water-based.
They are
But they came
knowledge-based.
across on ships. That's why I would argue that they're more
Who would
Poseidon.
be the knowledge one besides Apollo?
I think Apollo is already, like, it's
Is
Beta.
isn't
It would
there
be
another
Beta.
one?
I don't remember. Because there's Gaia, there's Hades. 'cause
Tilda's
there's seven,
basically
right?
Apollo,
Yeah.
right?
Because the ones that we did was like the water, right? Hades was the machine.
Aaron's basically your Hephaestus.
Which one was Hephaestus again?
Hephaestus is your machine maker.
Okay, and then what was the one that was that we overrode here, like where the base became. Started with an M.
Minerva?
Mm-hmm. What was she?
Because there was sky, water, and plant life,
Plant
right?
life, yeah.
So she would be sky in like air pollution, essentially.
Okay.
Anyway.
How did you get a Sarah to work for you?
I knew there was an associate of the Oseram tinker, Durval, who escaped his failed assault on Meridian. It was trivial to track her down and gain her cooperation. She wanted to succeed where Durval had failed.
So you promised her Regala and the Tenakth. The Sarah would help you create a machine-riding army and wanted to see Meridian burn as much as she did.
And so a partnership was born out of thirst for blood, bonded
Hades
with
controlling all the other subordinate
You
functions.
think you had everything figured out, huh?
I did.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zenith at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today.
Yeah, cunt.
Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones?
I don't trust you because you're an asshat.
Even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
Why help Regala take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hikaru.
Before Regala's rebellion, Hikaru was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with Akarja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier.
Yes, exceedingly so. All Regala craved was war against the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tenakth. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
Just let them all die.
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shells.
Yes, well,
No.
it also led them
Bam.
to Thebes.
Did it now?
So those run-ins with the Quen I mentioned. On one of them I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
He's not much better than Pharaoh.
No, he's not.
Alright, Silence. I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you know when it's time to go. And
You think he's a
try
Slytherin
not to
or a
mess with Tilda
Ravenclaw?
while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting
He's a
heads.
Ravenclaw.
Yes. About your
He's not really ambitious.
I wonder
right?
if you
He's
understand
resourceful,
what kind
though,
of
is-
person you're dealing with.
Yeah, I
For
know.
someone to live as long as she has,
But
past as many calamities,
he's just more interested in knowledge.
your
Yep.
goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for
Definitely
the
an
moment
evil
they
Ravenclaw.
diverge.
Yeah, I'm aware. Reminds me of someone else I know.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this, we'll just call it a feeling.
What's he feeling?
Feeling. You mean you finally had one? Huh. Guess even you can change, Silence.
Ooh.
Well,
Shots fired. That was a good line.
oh, I should get some
Before I forget,
fucking stuff.
I watered those plants. I just know they've got a lot.
Nice. And there's someone in the room to your left.
That's really nice.
To your left. To your right now.
Go back now, y'all. Go back, y'all. No.
Not that one. This is your room. Although there might be some interaction things. No, that's
Oh, this is Owen.
surprised that the bed hasn't burst into flames yet.
Has it burst into flames?
With all the candles around the bed. I don't know if you noticed that.
He's just gonna be still.
Oh, hello.
You flew? Kotalo told me. And took out Regala's machines? You know what? I don't even know why I'm surprised. I saw we have visitors and a new weapon. Does this mean we're ready to take the fight to the Zeniths?
Almost. I hope our new guests have been behaving.
The Silence. He's the one who built the weapon that can take down Zenith shields?
He is.
Yeah, I guess she's like the most
I wouldn't
behind on
expect
this
him to
kind of
answer
stuff.
any questions about it.
She doesn't know the
He
history.
refuses to dole out his secrets to us lesser mortals.
Oh.
You know that special part of us that makes us warm, kind, welcoming?
Our spirit?
Yeah. He was born without that.
Nice way of calling him a sociopath.
You sure you're okay going on this mission? I know things must be happening pretty fast for you.
I've already braved oceans and madmen who thought they were ancestors reborn. Why not a few immortals with lethal drones at their command, too?
Yeah. Can't be
Guess
that
the more the
bad.
merrier. I suppose you saw that Tilda is here. Our very own Zenith.
I almost went up to her to ask her, well, every question I've ever had about the legacy. Every diviner
Fangirl.
I know would kill to get 5 minutes with one of the old ones. But now that she's here, all I feel is a vague unease. I don't know if I'm scared of finding out more uncomfortable truths, or just scared of her. Probably both.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Good job being self-aware.
I need to wrap up a few things, but stay sharp.
I'll be ready when you call.
Hey,
Yeah,
Joe.
I do think that the most fucked up part of this entire thing was the Ted Farrow thing.
Aloy.
Yeah.
That
We
was
have to
the
talk
best.
to,
Appears that we have some interesting
what's his
new
name
guests.
before we go?
I'm glad to see you're okay,
Okay,
though.
and you need to drop
I
off
heard
the
you gave the Tanakh
drone.
something to talk about.
We have to what?
I was half
Katala?
expecting you to burst in
No,
through the
go up.
ceiling riding a sunwing.
Sorry to disappoint. Have you talked to any of our new friends?
Aaron and I tried speaking to Silence, but apparently our tribal prattle is unnecessary.
Oh, Jesus.
Charming, isn't he? Ready to head
Silence
over
is
to
a way
Zenith
with
base?
words.
Whatever comes, we will endure.
Thoughts on our new Zenith acquaintance?
I'd say she smells like death, but even death smells of something. She's more like a cold piece of metal, bent on repelling all semblance of life.
Hmm.
She's definitely different.
Alright.
I have to go. I trust you to keep things civil around here.
I'll make sure Aaron doesn't punch
I like talking
Silence
to
in the
Zoe.
face,
It's
if
very
that's what you
quick.
mean.
I like her.
Alright. Who's in the bathroom? Katalo, welcome.
Ooh, that's
Haven't
fun.
seen you since the battle at the Grove. How are you holding up?
Good.
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten, and paralyze Regala's army with lightning.
Oh my
I would
god.
say that I am inspired.
Thank you.
He's trying not to like bow to her right now.
It is
Right.
I who should be thanking you.
And it's funny, especially because how their relationship began.
Yeah.
That he was like, I know better, you suck, whatever.
Yeah.
And then she's just like,
Now he's just like,
oh my
I
god.
will worship the ground you land on. I will kiss your boots. Like, that's
You
where
are
he's
God.
at. You are basically God.
Anything new going on I should know about?
The Quen has been more insistent than usual, asking about the visions at the Grove. Her pursuit of knowledge is relentless. The Ten would have a hard time fighting her off.
Just think of her like one of your chaplains.
Annoying as fuck.
Only more persistent.
The Quen.
Things will get
I
ugly
like
once the
Kotalo
Zeniths
a lot.
realize we're in their base. You'll
He's
need
gonna
every
marry
trick you've
Alva.
ever learned.
I would
Okay.
have no other way. Many soldiers died in the old world to make sure we stood here today. We will endure on their behalf. Though, I am curious how you intend to defeat the Zenith's defenses without an army of our own.
Leave that to me.
There's like 5 of us.
Just make sure you're ready to fight.
As you say, you have more than earned my trust.
I will walk blindly into battle with you.
Did you meet Tilda?
There is something about her that doesn't seem natural. I
She
wouldn't be
needs to die.
surprised if my sword went through her and she didn't bleed at all.
They always talk about her like she's a robot, eh?
Nothing would surprise
She
me.
kind of is.
Yeah.
Like, with her being, she's over 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
Like, she should be dead like 1,000 times over.
Yeah.
So, all of her is probably artificial.
She's cold and... Well, they figured out immortality, right? She's not an actual robot.
No, I know. But I mean, living for 1,000 years with those psychopaths as well.
Yeah.
I bet people are curious about that new arm of yours.
None more than our Quen ally, I assure you. She couldn't wait to take it apart and figure out how it works. I gave her the data I used to build the thing, hoping that would satisfy her curiosity instead.
Good luck with that.
She's like super interested in Kotalo. She wants him.
I think she's
Oh,
more interested in his
chicka wow wow.
arm.
Oh yeah, she's interested in his arm,
No,
right?
not like
Oh,
that.
chicka wow wow.
Your people keep mentioning the wings of the Ten. What exactly does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess. It is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. And now, you have done it.
So it's like the ultimate flex.
Yeah.
Like the deeds of the Ten themselves, it will never be forgotten.
She's like,
Aloy, the flamed-haired Nora.
Tell me, how did it feel?
Felt like
Salivating.
falling.
Pretty good.
Falling.
I
Salivating.
can only imagine.
Yeah, he's like, tell me more. He's like, I'm just imagining you falling.
I have to go. But I'll be briefing everyone on the plan soon.
Understood.
Okay.
There you are.
What are you doing in my room? Is this my room?
No, it's not.
Well, that looks different.
Your room is more open. This is like narrower.
This is like the
plant.
The plant room.
Yeah. Let's see this.
Tilda, the robot.
Done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon.
So are we killing him
Truly
now?
a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Interesting.
Okay, so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. Then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I
Interesting.
thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but Then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less, and I wanted more. And so we ended things.
That's weird.
So helping me, restoring Elizabeth's dream, it's what,
a second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
Alrighty then.
I feel like that's
Weird.
yeah, like helping out your ex's clone.
It sounds pretty weird when you put it like that.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna help my ex's clone, and maybe we'll get together afterwards.
I hope not.
For drinks.
For drinks, yes.
Oh, wink.
Just for drinks.
Oh my god. Please choose Aaron. Please choose Aaron.
This adds to the whole thing. Like, everybody's in love with her. Gross.
Everybody's in love
Literally
with her.
everybody.
Choose the Sun King. Fuck it.
Literal immortal
He owns
god.
a kingdom.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were.
She should just start a harem.
But you went along with all of your plans.
An A-boy
Out of
harem.
necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret
The middle
passage
part is
into
really
their base
interesting.
through a little trick.
Oh man, this could take a really dark turn if you think about the Beta and her relationship a little too much.
Oh god.
Like your house.
You think she was obsessive?
I
Just
built
downplaying
that
that?
house as a shelter to weather
Could be.
the storm.
Right?
A safe place, not just for me,
Sorry?
but
Nothing.
for the art stored in its
This
depths.
is probably a little too
Cultural
dark.
artifacts that
Probably shouldn't go down that path.
incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Yeah, Beta had
Why
a
do you
really
think Elizabeth
Yeah.
pulled
really
away?
tough up.
I've wondered that
Because
for
you're a
1,000
cold
years.
fucking
She was
robot bitch.
visionary.
Maybe.
She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had
Sounds
a
similar.
core that she never
Yeah, I was
let
gonna
anyone
say,
be part of.
it sounds like someone
Sometimes
else I know.
wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the proving lab after Farzineth's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Far Zenith, not who I truly am.
Are you though?
That was like way at the beginning too.
When it's
Yeah, that
time
was,
to
like, one
break
of the
into the
first.
Zenith base, what can we expect?
I'll go over the full layout once you've assembled your friends. Suffice it to say, we will need to push as fast as possible to Beta and Gaia's location, dealing with heavy resistance along the way. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
Excellent.
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them.
When I was out in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
Oh my god. Think we can get all through all these?
I don't think so. We've got
Was
3
he
minutes.
always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company. A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch.
That's a nice way of putting it.
There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it.
To be one of those like crazy
But
people
on
that would have like
Sirius, he
private islands.
retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
All of his tribe believes he was one of the greatest people from the old world.
Then they would be quite disappointed to meet him, though I'm sure he'd bask in the adoration.
Okay, I think we get one more and...
No, maybe.
Alright, or should we just save these for next time?
We should save them for next time, but...
Alright, well, we'll save them for next time. We'll learn about Gerard, Stanley Chen, and Vermena. See ya.